Hello, everybody. My name is Todd, and you are joining me here as a member of our Cincilingua membership program. And welcome to this lesson video. As most of you probably know, Cincilingua is a language institute, and we are located in Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio is located in the Midwestern region of the United States of America. And today, or in this lesson video, we are going to examine some business vocabulary, and we're going to focus our attention specifically in the area of accounting in this video. So we're going to move into it right now. And there you see business vocabulary, accounting, and this is part one. First word that we have here today is accounting, which is appropriate for this lesson video. And it is a noun. Accounting is a noun, and it's the process of recording financial transactions pertaining to a business. Okay, the process of recording financial transactions pertaining to a business. And we have an example sentence here, which reads, a private firm handles the accounting for our company. A private firm handles the accounting for our company. A private firm manages that specific area of recording financial transactions for our company. Okay, yeah. Now, example sentence number 2 says, Keith has been working in accounting for over 25 years. Keith has been working in accounting for over 25 years. So Keith is an accountant. An accountant is somebody who works in accounting. Okay. All right. So next word here is accumulate. Accumulate is a verb, and the related noun is accumulation. Accumulation. But as a verb here, it means to collect, to gather, or to build up. Sometimes we say to pile up. To build up, to pile up is to accumulate. And our example here, our first example reads, his bills began to accumulate after he went into the hospital for the surgery. His bills began to accumulate after he went into the hospital for the surgery. So his bills began to build up. They began to collect and pile up more and more and more and more and more. Okay. Example number 2 says she has accumulated several books on accounting. She has accumulated several books on accounting. She has built up a collection. She has a collection of accounting books. Okay. Our next word is asset. Asset is a noun, and it is the meaning of this word is really anything of value. Something of value. It could be cash, money. It could be stocks and bonds. If you have stocks, for example, in a company, it could be property. If you have property, that would be an asset. It could be maybe you have an art collection. You have some old paintings or paintings by a famous painter, or maybe you have jewelry. All of these are considered assets. Example sentence number 1. They have assets valuing over $7 million. They have assets valuing over $7 million. They have different things of value. Number two, it says the employee's loyalty and dedication to the company is a huge asset. The employee's loyalty and dedication to the company is a huge asset. Okay, so this is a particular quality of the employees. They have this quality of having dedication and loyalty, and it's a very valuable quality that they possess. Okay, that they have. All right. Next word is audit. Audit can be a noun. It can also be a verb. Okay, and as a noun, it refers to a formal examination of financial records. A formal examination of financial records can also be a formal examination of some kind of procedure within a company. Okay. Now, as a verb, the same word can mean to examine the financial records of a company. So it can be the action or the act of examining, or to examine the financial records or the procedures in a formal way. Okay, our first example reads, the higher your income is, the more likely it is that you will be audited by the IRS, the Internal Revenue Service. The higher your income is, the more likely it is that you will be audited by the IRS, Internal Revenue Service. Yeah. Example sentence number 2. The accountant will be sent to South Dakota to conduct an audit on that company. The accountant will be sent to South Dakota to conduct an audit on that company. Okay, so in this case, the accountant is also an auditor. An auditor. Okay, so the auditor is the person who conducts or who does the audits. Okay, audit. Next word is budget. Budget, like audit, can be used as a noun. It can also be used as a verb. And when it is used as a noun, it refers to it's a list of probable expenses and for a given period of time. It's a list of probable expenses and things received for a given period of time. Now, when it is a verb, it means to plan for expenses. Okay, you have to budget for a particular expense. Okay, that's when it's used as a verb. Our first example says, we will be reducing our budget by 8% this year to allot more money to be invested. We will be reducing our budget by 8% this year to allot more money to be invested. Okay, so the idea here is we will be reducing the amount of money that we spend on other things, and we're going to use that money for investments. Okay. Now, our second example reads, the easiest way to save money is to create a budget and stick to it. The easiest way to save money is to create a budget and stick to it. Okay. So it's the same idea here, is to create this list of probable expenses and stay with that plan. Okay, stay with that with that plan, that list of probable expenses budget. Okay, now we have this phrasal verb, to build up. A phrasal verb is a verb that is followed by at least one preposition. And this is an example of a phrasal verb. And it means to increase over a period of time, to increase over a period of time. Now, a synonym for this is accumulate, which we saw at the beginning, or which we saw earlier in this same video. Okay, so it means to increase over a period of time. Example, it is not a good idea to allow your inventory to build up a lot higher than the demand. It is not a good idea to allow your inventory to build up, to accumulate a lot higher than the demand. Example number 2. While the accountant was on vacation, her work built up. She had to work extra hours to get caught up on everything when she returned. While the accountant was on vacation, her work built up. She had to work extra hours to get caught up on everything when she returned. Okay. Her work accumulated. It piled up when she was on vacation. And this word is, it's an irregular verb, so we want to remember that the base form is build, the simple past form is built, and the past participle form is also built. Build, built, built. Okay, well, we have gone through 6 vocabulary words in this lesson video, and the first word that we looked at was a noun, and that noun was accounting, and it refers to this process of reporting transactions pertaining to a business. Okay, it's a process of recording and reporting transactions pertaining to a business. And it's the accountants who perform the action of accounting, who perform that process. Okay. Next verb, or the next word is a verb, and that word is accumulate. And again, that means to collect, to gather, to build up, to pile up is another way that we say that. Okay, so something you don't want dust to accumulate in your house. For example, if you don't clean your house, dust and dirt will accumulate. Okay. Asset is something of value. An asset could be money, it could be stocks and bonds, it could be property, it could be an art collection, stamp collection. Anything that has value to it is considered an asset. It can also be a skill. If you have a personal skill that is necessary for a particular job, well, that is an asset that you have. It's something valuable. Okay. Then we have this word audit. We said it can be used as a noun. It can also be used as a verb. When it is a noun, it refers to a formal examination of financial records or a formal examination of some kind of a process. And then when it's a verb, it means to examine formally financial records or procedures within a company. Okay, and auditors are the people who audit, or who are people who conduct audits. Okay, and then we have budget. It can also be used as a noun or a verb. Okay, budget as a noun refers to a list of probable expenses and income or revenue for a given period of time. Okay, a list of probable expenses and income for a given period of time. When it's a verb, it means to plan for expenses in the future. Okay, so you always want to budget for expenses that may come in the future. And then finally, we have this phrasal verb build up, which is a synonym really for accumulate, which we also looked at, but it means to increase over a period of time, to collect, to gather, to accumulate, like that. Okay, so build up and accumulate really are synonyms here. All right, well, that's going to do it for this lesson video. Before I go, I'm going to wish you a wonderful day. I'm going to thank you for being members of our membership program. It's a pleasure to have you here, and looking forward to seeing you here next time. So I'm signing off here from Cincinnati, Ohio, from Cincilingua Language Institute, and I will see you next time. Thank you again.